Hello lads, and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 7. I just had to hop into league mode, you know, do some ghost racing. Past week or so I've really been struggling to get some good racing in, you know. I just constantly getting rammed all the time, you know. I think I went a good 3 days without managing to finish a race any better than 4th position. So I just couldn't take it anymore. It was driving me mad. So we're doing some league racing at Rio. I'm still in the grassroots league because I don't really do much league racing. But that is all going to change during this video. So we started from dead last, and well, we're already up into P6. Now sorry. I'm choking on oxygen. Now, that last corner with a hairpin, I was always taking a shallow line into it because, well, I'd never driven this car and I was just underestimating the sheer grip that the Escort has. She's an absolute beast, to be honest. Look at it flying round the bends. Getting on the brakes nice and early, shifting down into first this time rather than keeping it in second. Just wasn't used to the car yet, but we are, well, let's see what we can do about getting a podium position here. This car was pretty good around this track. It wasn't the fastest, as the lap times will show at the end of the race, and I take a ridiculously shallow line again. I don't know what I was doing. I did get used to it by the end of the race, but too little too late. Now, this car doesn't have the best straight line speed. As you can see, the guy ahead pulling away somewhat. But it's okay, because we are better under the brakes and, well, I think around the corners. I don't know, maybe we're pretty evenly matched around the corners. I'll run a little bit wide. I turned in a bit late for that last corner. But we're still with, who is it? North GTR? North GTR, or is that North? Oh, I can't see. Resolution on my screen's crap. So we are keeping with him. Yeah, sorry, with this video, guys, the frame rate was a bit crap, and I have all the settings kind of set to dynamic, a lot of them. And I think when I was doing this league racing, my computer was doing its weekly virus scan on its own in the background. So it was a bit all over the place. You know, scans do take up a lot of disk memory, disk usage. So apologies for that. Now, I was doing very well to keep up with them, I think. But am I going to do it now? I'm going to get on the brakes way too late, and that is going to completely ruin my chances of a P3. So nothing else happened. I did manage to keep my 4th position. Checking the lap times, yeah, my car was only half a second off the pace. So, yeah, it's a bit of a beast. Now, Laguna Seca, there is a guy at the back. I don't know why the game made him start all the way back there, but, well, bad luck, buddy. Sometimes it's just the way the cards are dealt. So, we're starting in P9. Let's see what this beast can do around Laguna. There's just pixels everywhere. It's horrible. I think my anti-aliasing kind of completely turns itself off when my computer's doing a scan and I'm trying to play, which is a bit annoying. No one likes looking at jagged edges. Doesn't exactly look very realistic, does it? But never mind. Hopefully the action in this video will make up for my lack of smooth rendering. So, coming into turn 4. I think it's turn 4. I run a little wide, and that's going to allow a whole pack of cars to come back at me. Subaru in there. Is that an old Porsche, or is that the Alpine something? I don't know. I'm still rubbish with car names. I probably always will be. There's just so many cars out there. I can't be expected to remember them all, can I? So, coming into the Corkscrew. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to take a little corner cut, but, well, so is everyone else, so no harm done there. I'm assuming this SLR guy that we're just going past is part of a team. I think that's the deal. When people have 3 letters at the beginning of their gamer tag, that means they're in a part of a team. I don't know. I'm not part of a team, probably never will be either, because I'm a noob. So, well, we've made a move here in the final turn. Got a nice run out of that. My car doesn't have the straight line speed though, so people behind are going to start catching up again. See that proximity arrow going from grey to yellow. But on braking, my car should be able to do the business. And we're going to get a lovely run out of turn 1. Look at that. Well, actually, you could count that as 2 turns. Nah, actually, no, you can't. Turn 1 is just 1 turn. That's turn 2. Well, we're slowly gaining on the guys battling. Well, you can't really battle when it's ghost racing, can you? You just got to drive on the racing line and forget there's any cars there, really. But we are going to do our best to reel them in here. I say that way too much in my videos. If you know a different term I can use rather than reel him in, please let me know. I suppose I could say catch up. It's a bit boring though. It's a bit standard. It's a bit boring English. So coming up to the corkscrew again. Is anyone going to make a mistake? Not as such, but I am going to take the corner cut because everyone else is. I'm just going to cut the corner a little smoother than Moo Futch here. I love this corner here when you get it right. You can get so much speed, carry so much speed through it, which I have done against Moo Futch. Yeah, I was really liking this car, you know, and this class. It's just, it's, you know, when you've been racing in S-Class pretty much the whole time you've been playing this game, and a bit of R-Class, you just find you're so much better at driving in a slower car. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. That's a bit of an obvious statement, isn't it? So Moo Futch has come back at me here, and I forgot to shift down into first for turn 1 there. So I was rolling wide in 2nd gear, which slowed me down massively actually. I reckon I lost a good 3, maybe even 4 tenths from doing that. But it's alright, because Moo Futch is going to get drifty here. And, well, we're going to close the gap back on him a little bit. This car, this Escort, literally, it doesn't matter what you do in it. You can't get the back end to kick out. It's just planted. Solid car. I was enjoying it very much. Now, I did forget my braking point for this corner here. I kind of forgot what I was doing. And I could have run a lot wider there. The game said I had a perfect turn, but I beg to differ. Could have gained an extra tenth from going a bit wider on that. So, the chicane, the corkscrew for the final time. Just about off. Well, I think I took it cleanly there. I just about kept 2 wheels on the curb at all times. By the cat's whisker. Now, the race is about to end here, and look at that move. Just carrying the speed through the corner after the corkscrew can really gain you so much time, that corner. And I've got on the brakes a teeny bit late, but Moo Futch takes a massive corner cut there. But I have managed to keep my position a bit. But look how tight this is. I just about keep the 2nd position. Unbelievable. And very, very tight lap times there. Very much enjoying that. It was a Renault, not an Alpine or whatever I called it. Or is it a Renault Alpine? I think it might be, you know. So that brings us on to the final race. We've had a P4, we've had a P2. Let's see what we can do about getting that win that I do believe I very much deserve here. Let's see what we can do about it. We've got Moo Futch up ahead again. Now this car, it was going to turn out that this car was the OP car for this track. I think it was Escorts all at the top of the finishing scoreboard, time board thing. So I'm going to get a good run through the S's. But, well, straight line speed again. Now I'm going to get on the brakes a little bit late here. I'm going to run her very wide. But luckily not lose too much time, and more than lucky not going to the tyre wall, because I thought that was where I was headed. I thought I was destined for the tyre wall there. But luckily no, we are still here. We're still in P2. Mumu Fuch is going to go very drifty on the exit. I'm going to carry the speed through, and that's going to put me up into P1. Now coming into turn 1 here, I'm going to get on the brakes far too late and completely compromise my lead. And as you can see, another Escort has followed me through here. But the race isn't over. We've still got many a lap to complete. And well, I'm feeling pretty confident around this track, you know. At the time of recording this race, I was pretty confident that we could get the business done. Phones go flying. Who's in first? How do you say that? Summing Samurai? Hillsdom? Hidden Samurai. Okay. Getting a nice run through here. Just gonna... no, I thought I was gonna go onto the grass a teeny bit, but no. Hooking up the final turn very nicely there. Well, Hidden Samurai seems to have a much better straight line tune, as he is gaining a lot of speed on me. I mean, a lot of distance. Well, and speed, I guess. They're all kind of relative. Almost run a little bit wide, but we are actually going to hook up those corners very nicely. Hidden Samurai has gone wide. And, well, that's going to allow us to close the gap, but I take a poor run through these S's. I just turned in a bit too early. But it's okay. We're still with him. Setting a slightly slower lap than the lap before. We're gaining on him though. Can we do the business here? I reckon it's possible, you know. Well, I know it's possible because I've already pre-recorded this race, haven't I? Spoiler alert. Now look at the run I'm going to get here on him. Carrying my momentum through. Doing the business actually, but I was thinking he had a better straight line tune than me, but oh yeah, no, well, we must have had the same tune, I guess. I just got a better run that time and he got a better run the time before. And well, he's gonna drive himself straight off the track there. And well, that's just going to allow me to extend the gap to 150 feet, and I'm going to turn in early again, but it's alright, it's alright. I had room for a little mistake there. Jumping to the end of the race, open the gap to almost 400 feet. And that is going to be a P1 and the fastest lap time as well. Woo! So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this one. Please subscribe if you did, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.